Hello everyone, this is Rich Hay from the Super Site for Windows. I'm here today to do an unboxing of a very special review unit that we've received all the way from Finland. A company called EveTech has produced an 8-inch Windows 8.1 tablet that they believe is different from the normal stuff that is out there. So they've been gracious enough to send us a review unit, and so we're very happy today to be able to unbox this for you. I've been itching to do this since yesterday actually. But the problem was, if many of you follow along with us at the Super Site, Microsoft did a couple big announcements yesterday. They integrated Xbox Music and the OneDrive, and they also released, finally, after 54 days, a new build of the Windows 10 Technical Preview, build 10,041. So I've been very busy getting those things ready, but finally come to the point where we can unbox this for you and show it to you and get an initial blog post up with some pictures and specs and stuff like that. And then we're going to be reviewing it and using it over the next couple weeks to kind of see how it does its job and how it compares to other tablets that we've seen as well. So a little bit about the Eve T1. It comes in a beautiful cardboard box, not just a flimsy box or something like that. You can see the T1 logo on the back. And so you can see that's their logo, and then they have this kind of leaf logo, I think, on the front. But it is real nice packaging. So you take the top off of there, and right there at the top is the tablet itself. So it's got some protective stuff on the screen. So we'll lift that out of there and we'll set that aside for a minute because we're going to see what else is in the box. Of course, we've got the stuff here that helps hold it in place. Again, a little bit of attention to detail, but they even have their logo in some of the foam padding on the device. And then lift out this inside part of the box to get at the user's manual, something you don't typically get in a box these days. And then the cords, and then the bottom of the box. Now, you'll notice this looks a little funny. Now, to some of you it won't look funny at all. To me, it doesn't look funny. I lived in Europe for 18 years, and I lived in Italy, and this is exactly the type of plugs we had in Italy. And you can see it's USB, so this is for charging up the device. Obviously any USB power source will work, so I actually could plug this into the computer for power, not this, but this, and plug it into the tablet. But it's micro USB, so that means any micro USB cord will work, and we'll use this to charge up the device as well. So take a quick look at the device itself. As you can see, it has the Windows button down here at the bottom. Sorry about that, you're seeing my fan and light in the background there. We'll go ahead and take off this protective film and get at the screen. It's a very glossy screen, but not overly glossy. Let's see. Up at the top, we have a speaker. We have a headphone jack. And then on the side, we have power, a volume rocker, and an SD card slot right here along the side for inserting SD cards for additional storage. This comes with 32 gigabytes of storage. Down at the bottom, the micro USB port for charging, which I really like. I don't like the ones that have it at the top or the sides. And then on the back, 5 megapixel rear facing camera. And then on the front, it's a 2 megapixel front facing camera. So if you saw our post this morning about the new Lumia 430, the front facing camera on that was only 0.3 VGA. So this even has a 2 megapixel, which you see on the back of a lot of low-end or medium-range cameras in the 2 megapixel range. So let's see if we can hit the power button on this and get it fired up. There you go. Their own logo on the screen as you boot up. Try to not make the reflections there. And then I'm imagining, since this is the first time I fired it up, it's got to be set up and stuff like that. So if you can see a little bit on the back, it's got a kind of a rough texture, but not unpleasantly rough, but something feels firm in the hands. It's not, doesn't feel plasticky or anything like that. The back does not come off like the HP Stream 7 does. So no removable battery or anything like that. Yeah, there you go. So there's the start screen on it. We're going to break this down and start working on it and reviewing it. Even works in landscape mode so that you can see, and you can see it's pretty responsive to everything. So we're going to really dig into this and take a closer look at it, but we wanted to get you the unboxing first so that you can see the device and what it looks like. We'll post some pictures up on the website, but let's talk about the specs for just a minute as part of this unboxing process. First off, as I mentioned, it's an 8-inch screen. It's an IPS HD, so it's 1280 by 800 LCD. It has an Intel Bay Trail processor in it of 1.8 gigahertz, a quad-core processor, 2 gig of RAM, 32 gig of storage, plus, as I mentioned, the SD card slot over here on the side for expanding the storage. Battery, it's a 4300 milliamp battery. They say about 11 hours of battery life. We'll put that to the test through daily use and see how it does. Mentioned already the 5 megapixel rear camera and the 2 megapixel front facing camera make for really good, I think, Skype conversations. We're going to test that out as well. 802.11 Golf wireless, Bluetooth 4.0. It has GPS built into the tablet. That is something unique that you don't see in all tablets of this kind of size, that it has GPS built in. Micro USB, audio speakers, 128 gigabyte SDXC class card can be put in there for additional storage. Comes with Windows 8.1, 1 year of Microsoft Office, and its weight, less than a pound, 14 ounces, 395 grams, and you can see the dimensions here. So really nice set of specs. I'm really looking forward to putting this thing on my desk and using it and try to use it as my daily driver just to see how it works for writing some posts for the Super Site. But we'll have more to follow on that as we get more in depth with it in a couple weeks. But later today, after we get this video online, you can expect to see at least the initial specs and information about the device online. So until next time, stay safe out there and take care.